But I just want to get under here and hide.
Tornado drill, tornado drill.
Where was the
If I'm
thing
under the
button?
desk, the tornado can't hurt me.
Yeah.
Not very clear when you're inside the helicopter.
I can't wait to die.
I can't wait.
What? We just started.
It's inevitable.
I gotta record it. Though. So don't die without me recording it.
Yes, only die for content. Anyways, she's an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly sold sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. I'll be honest, if I got robbed more than like twice, I'd probably be like, hang on a minute. I don't think I'm gonna start believing these people no more.
Don't jump off the cliff like I did.
Oh, I jumped off the cliff too.
I gracefully slided like a penguin on its belly.
What?
You ever see a penguin? Are you ooh-wooing in the corner? Oh no, she's overstimulated from the headphones breaking. Oh, the real world noises are seeping in.
Which means I could probably... Can I go fuck with him? Actually...
Stealth in my stealth. Hey. That went swell.
Yeah.
I don't think you even hit him.
I hit him that time.
You did hit him that time.
Hi.
Do not. I'm just waiting for it.
Shut up.
I'm just absolutely waiting for you to Molotov your own feet off.
Fuck!
Like the guy that tried to sell me coke when I was in Buffalo.
Don't miss your chance to sell now.
Hello, Tane. Welcome in. The funniest part is when I was
How are
like,
you doing, my guy?
no, I'm literally just here for the poutine. He was like, I got Adderall.
Mike,
I'm
check.
like, what?
Mike, check.
A, you pivoted mega quick. B, you're with a bunch of college students, most of which have ADHD.
Dark Souls,
We all got
Pokemon
Adderall.
French.
Like,
You are
what do
correct.
mean? And anytime I see a reflection of myself,
Rarely have you been so correct.
why there's just an arm here? That's not what I'm like.
Just
But,
chatting screen.
I get this whole like,
Actually, let's just get to the game, you know? But how are you today, my guy? I have news for you. I'm returning to a place we have not been to in a while. And that was an interesting trip with my grandmother. With which she may or may not have said that a certain artist sounded schizophrenic. Let me get the chat panel back up. Yes. I returned to Atlanta. I'll message you the reasons why. But I'm gonna be in several places in the next 2 months. What have you been up to? You're an enemy I've never seen before. And you kind of freak me out, so you die first.
Here we go.
Let's spill some ink.
Life, brother? Yeah, you know. That's very, very valid. Dude, I'm missing you guys on Sundays. Wait, that's a flying enemy, isn't it? It's got a... Too early. Life and tequila, hell yeah. Rush? No. What the hell? No! There's no way to dodge that, I've been told. It's not just that I'm bad. I am bad, but... This was just a random, like, world bossy kind of thing that I found. For all I know, it's way outside of where I'm supposed to be right now. Too early on the last one. Damn. I did have the very French mime outfit for Gustav, but Gustav is,
Brace yourself.
yeah, this fight's a little bit rough right now.
I'll do it.
Gustav's, like, dead. He's dead.
I'm ready.
He's dead. I was looking at chat. I think this fight might not be for now. No. We really were just exploring. We got the world ship equivalent. We got Esquia's like flight and like or his swim mode. So we were just kind of like seeing what else was out in the world. Hello game. Okay. I alt tabbed in the game, was like, what if we just died? So let's not fight them yet. Yeah, this is, we're in Act 2. We no longer have Gustav. I am firmly of the belief that Gustav is coming back. Do I have other abilities? Did I just not unlock other abilities with him because I'm stupid, or... Classic Bethesda? You know it. Was that old donkey bit, like, blaming Riot for changing the game when it was not a Riot game? Or was it Blizzard? I don't remember. I've not watched Donkey in ages. Hey, an expedition log.
64. Epsilon. We radioed our first report to Gamma. The line is good. Alpha will be out of radio range for a few days as they investigate down coast.
Yeah, Mum's not been having people over really because she's in the process of moving. Like, we didn't even go over yesterday.
But Gamma hasn't heard from Beta in 2 weeks. Marceau should reach her in another day. I hope Colleen is okay. But it seems someone is using our radios against us. How do they even know our codes? Nobody's used them since the fracture. Sean fears we've been betrayed, but I refuse to believe that. Ben.
But I always forget that if I hit the button again, it'll start over. But yeah, since we just got our Swimmy Boy mode, we've been just kind of... We got Swimmy Boy mode at the end of last game. We explored this way, found this, like, obstacle course, or this, like, beach thing that we can do, found other painted area, found a boss here, found a boss here. So we're just kind of exploring to see what is there before we, like, progress, you know? It's like when you get the world chip in Final Fantasy. You gotta do the exploring. Yeah, what have you been playing recently? I heard that you helped out with some head streamers yesterday, which I appreciate. Or a day before yesterday? I don't know. I was told you stopped by. We love our Lumpy King, Esquier. Is there a way to get to you guys? Is this a landing? No. So this cliff was where that other boss was. I don't know if you were real people to fight or if you were just set decoration for like the skybox. Because there sure is a lot of you guys out there. No. Okay, well, we know we'll get an underwater ability in the future, I guess. I will say this game actually does like to hold the mouse hostage as well. Like when you first load it up, and then you try and like alt tab to something else, it's like no, you can't move the mouse, you silly goose. Ugh. Wait, what's this? I love this little belly flop. Oh fuck yeah! Plus a P3 for killing an enemy. Yes. I think I'll give it to her. I need to go through and like mess with people's stuff, because I've got a lot of people who have things that I don't really want on them, and then I have a lot of Lumina points that I've not used because well, I'll be honest, I haven't been paying attention. It's the kind of thing that I constantly tell myself I will fix off stream, and then I keep getting distracted. What is this? It's so sticky looking. Can I climb? Oh, we're both playing it in 4 years? Okay. Just remind me. Because I'll be honest, 4 years from now, I'm not going to remember that. Oh, I forgot to text you guys. Our Chinese and Japanese beta booster boxes, or beta box came in for Gundam card game, and we did get, this is the very beginning, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so what I want to do is, there was an area somewhere. Just let me air. An area somewhere that was like, it's too dangerous. I think it's right here. It's too dangerous to go into right now. So we'll see if that's not dangerous anymore, and then we'll explore this side of the ocean. And whatever, we'll kill people for fun, levels, experience, practice at dodging. Okay. But right. So we got an alternate art of RX-78-2 in the Japanese one, and it looks really cool. eBay had it going for like 150, but I like Gundam too much to wanna get rid of it. If it was an English one, they were selling, like eBay was selling them for like $700, because the English version of the game is like nigh impossible to find right now. Okay, it's been saying that since the beginning of the game, though. How danger can it be, you know? We're gonna give it a shot. This is the first area of the game where they're like, whoa, guys, it's dangerous in here. I'm just curious how dangerous is dangerous. Am I being overcautious? Why are the sheep purple? Why are the rabbits purple? Maybe we can learn some skills upon this man. Yes, we could have learned many skills. Okay. Increase rank to A. Okay. Okay, now let's I guess level. I didn't realize Maya had some level points to spread about. Learn skills. Who else can learn something? Not her. Not her. Go through. I am gonna sit down tomorrow and work on this. Just to get everyone in the, like, a decent setup. Recover 50%. Okay, we do want 1 heal on him. The ability to mark someone is a good deal. Single target, light damage, 2 hits. Deals low-level single target physical damage. I think I want that where it is. Though, I just remembered something. Did we ever give him anything here? No. Okay. Oh, we did give him some stuff. Dodger. No longer gain AP on parry, plus hit. Starting battle with more AP is good. I'm not very good at parrying. Sure, for now. Well, like I said, I'll deal with it more tomorrow. There, Teal, you're right. It's just in case. Okay, they are not enemy. About the sheepy boys. Not enemy. This is definitely an enemy. The fuck? Watch this thing kick my ass. Yes. The danger was warranted. Touche. They're like, you dodged the first one, get fucked, nerd. Yikes. Okay, that attack is much easier to dodge, in my opinion, I guess. I think we got a shot at this. Yep. Missed one and you're fucked. Okay, so we learned that the danger things are not fucking around. They're dangerous. Let's not send in the reserve team. Let's get back to exploring. And then once we're done exploring, we'll get back to the story. But yeah, the vagueness of what's going on, Tate, is I'm gonna be in 3 tournaments in the next 2 months. Each of them in a different state. I snagged some slots. And I'll be able to get some like neat special things for going to them. Mip. I don't think I can get in the water in this direction. No. I gotta go around this way. Can I slip in the water through these? Yes. The plus side, there doesn't seem to be as much exploring this way, so this shouldn't take too long. Thank you, Tay. Are you friend? Nope. jeez. Oh, it was a jump one. I hit... The problem is... No, we'll retry this fight. So here's the thing. I saw the thing coming down and I immediately hit B and then saw the flash and I was like, ah, fuck me. Which, he might be doable. Like, it took him a couple hits to kill us instead of one. Oh, but it took me all the way back here? That sucks ass. Okay, we'll make camp just outside of his location. Wait, can I? Oop, not that. Okay, no. Some of them were like, you have to find the lost explorer before you can like fight me. So I was like, let me check. Who's this island? The White Tree. I do not remember this. But if this saves and then we won't have to deal with camp. Because we've beaten those
Isabel of 36.
one or two of those chromatic guys before.
Winter
So it's
soft
doable.
Through the night and land soft upon the moonlit vale, whose snowy shrouds hold tight the hope I'd whispered once, long ago. Golden folds adorn the stems, a maze our eyes back to follow, a meditation of winding curves. Deep they flow to center, where lie the edges of another verse, another maze of golden stems and shadows. A sea of pebbles shifting. A wave, a wave, a wave of rock and sand. As sand falls upon our heads, and our heads sink beneath the waves.
Oh, I was like...
Along the darkened shores we sink, a pebble in the sea.
I was like, she went off script. Where is she? I didn't realize I could scroll down.
The rising wind rolls through fragrant stalks of feathergrass. Their delicate aroma, a balm. Their gentle susurrus. A lullaby.
Susurrus. A word that I do not know.
My aching heart.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Map. Okay. Let me make sure there's nothing else this way, and then we'll continue exploring. The little, instant that is this. It looks like the end of it. Okay. Cool. What do you got on the docket today, Tane? Doing anything fun? No one told me about any family, outings, so I assume I'm in for the day.
Let us get wet.
Thank you, SK.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I've not used any of the items to give us more Lumina or any of the items to increase our weapons. What the? Okay. What? Anyone see that? It was like 5 shots that looked like they were touching him, and they're like, ah, nah. Yeah, I mean. I at least know these guys a little bit. Too early. Too early. Getting burn on everyone's going to be really helpful.
Here we go.
Okay, he will die to burn. He'll also die to burn, I believe. Get fucked, nerd! Okay. Now we work on healing. Let's break his shield first. And then we'll do our Fury move. Which does so much more damage.
Let the ink flow. I'm ready.
Break the shield.
You're outmatched.
I mean, he's dead. There's no way. Our weapons leveled up. That's another thing I've not been messing with at all. The weapons leveling up. Honestly, we've been taking this very lazily. Because, things have just been a little bit hectic. Why does it let me swim in this tiny pool? So that looks like a danger underwater. Let's go here. We'll go to camp. So that it'll save for us. Oh yeah, we have like 1 day and 20 hours left on the sponsorship Boyo. If you, let's do one of them. I know this was it. If you scan the Cody thing, or do an !pixel and then download it. Even just downloading it and booting up the game one time gives the channel a little bump. Playing it like up to chapter 3, which takes less than an hour, gives the channel a bump. Same thing with chapter 6, stuff like that.
I'm not gonna get much.
These are the same dialogue choices we had previously, which is why I'm skipping. I'll deal with weapon upgrades later. Mon ami.
I could say the same for you.
Oh yeah, we did all this earlier.
Great.
So we were really just doing this to get an autosave right in front of the guy we're about to fight. Okay guys, we apparently never gave him any points. This happened at, we got him at like the tail end of the last stream. So we apparently just forgot. I've got a lot of recoat stuff, so I'm not that worried about it. If I need to change things later, I will. I felt like he wasn't doing a ton of damage, but I was like, I don't know, maybe he's not that kind of character, you know? Oh, but yeah. Anyways, if you do that, it helps the channel. If you don't want to do that, that's also like, you know, like 100% reasonable. So don't don't feel obligated. We just use stuff like that to help fund projects on the channel, like the 2 new alert animations that just came in on Friday. Okay, let's give this guy a shot. Dang. Still couldn't get it. I dodged the first one well enough.
Spill some ink.
Wait, what the? Okay. I vote we don't fuck with this guy yet. I think he's still too strong. The other one, when we fought it, it did do a lot of damage, but the thing was we could survive a hit or two. With that, it's kind of one-shotty. Cool. And that did save my place. Yee! Where do we have left to explore? I think it's just... Oh. So just these areas, and then we'll go forward into progress. That didn't take that long. I was kind of worried that most of the stream would be just exploring, but I mean, it's only been 30 minutes and we just have like one little section left. What this world kind of reminds me of, not like from like an aesthetic or like really any like visual standpoint, more just like how the world map is. It kind of reminds me of the absolutely slept on Xbox RPG Lost Odyssey.
Well, that will help.
Which was a game that deserved so much more than it got. Anytime we get a new outfit or hair, we change it to that. Let's see. You look dangerous. His name's Sprong? Too early. Too deadly. Listen, we gotta feel things out. Oh my god, they're so bloody. Okay, Sprong is something for later. There's been a lot of dying while we explore things. At least it's not like Dark Souls 2 when you're not like losing actual stuff. Okay, thank God. So... interesting, wait a minute. This sort of implied that I could go further up that way. Did I just not see it? It was the spot that had people on it, yes? Interesting. I mean, yeah, it was back when you did have to have like multiple discs. But like legitimately the game was so good. Especially when the Xbox 360 was not known for having like RPGs. You had like that and Enchanted Arms, which I also really enjoyed but never finished. And you had like Blue Dragon and a handful of others, but there was not a lot of JRPGs on the Xbox 360. It's kind of a bummer. If you were a JRPG nerd like I was. Oh, he's dead.
Here we go.
I was hoping he would die to that. Too early. Okay, so that's the same attack structure as the other guy just about, but just significantly less damage.
Let's spill some ink. From fire.
Here we go.
Lightning. Strike.
I don't remember what these guys are weak to. But the lightning move is so good. I'm trying to remember what other ones there were, because there were not a ton of them. Like, there was a lot of American RPGs that came out, like Mass Effect. But, like, Xbox 360 was much more, like, pew-pew and race-based, I feel like. Which kind of makes sense, because my understanding was that Microsoft didn't exactly, you know, sell very well in Japan back then. I don't know if that's changed. But what I will tell you is I don't remember seeing Microsoft shit when I was in Japan. We're back at the manor, baby. More secrets. Jenga, fuck these books. I'm going to be a book beater. I still do not know what that is from. I've looked online and I've seen other posts of people like, does anyone remember having to watch this in school? Where someone glued all these books together. Where there's like a puppet mystery thing and like at one point they just yell, "You're a book beater." And similar to my, "Oh, I do love you, Gerald, but you're just so terribly, terribly poor." I can't find out what that's from. It's like it evaporated into the ether. It's just lost. I'm almost certain that the "I do love you, Gerald, you're just so terribly, terribly poor" is from like either Gravity Falls or like, oh, what the fuck? I got launched. Gravity Falls or maybe like Bob's Burgers or something, where there's like a vignette kind of thing where they're just like watching TV for a second. The jumping puzzle. I can't really see through myself very well, but Hey, more energy tents. Let's go. Let's go. New outfit. I guess we'll give him these just so we can get them unlocked for now. I think they're the only ones not unlocked. Oh wait, the outfit. Oh yeah, that's the reminder. We're 77 bits away from 2 evil jelly beans, 177 away from 2 evil jelly beans plus punishment wheel spin. We look so funny to me. Okay, so this is confirmation that not all of the mana room stuff seems to loop back in on the main house. We had one that did and one that didn't. And I was worried that the one that didn't was because I missed a puzzle. Yee! I say as we then find a door. Proving my point entirely incorrect. Fuck me, I'm so stupid. Ah! Oh no. Okay, there it goes. Oh, I can't jump from there? Crazy. Yep. Okay, so we just have over here-ish. And then we can progress. That looks safe. The land with all the giant swords. Giant sword land, if you will.
Everyone okay?
You see Sprong out there in the background looking like a little freak. Oh! I didn't even see you guys. I guess you guys didn't see us either, but still crazy. Heals physical, heals with burn. Okay.
Finesse and grace.
We're defenseless. Let's get some fire on everybody. This fire is your friend. Especially because it'll help keep his shields low. Too early.
Careful now.
I was much too slow on that dodge. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Wonder why that is. What did I do differently? Oh, but you know what? I did change some of my abilities. I wonder if that did it.
Careful now.
Too early. This will get many hits on him. Okay, by many, I thought it was more than that. We got him though, it's fine.
Maximum damage.
He's still burned. I'll just steal some more.
Good stuff.
Might get him. Nope. Okay, one. Well, we'll get him this time. It's fine. Too early.
You're outmatched. Here we go.
Probably could have finished him with melee, but we forgot that he still had a bunch of shields up. So. And it's crazy, like, you know the world feels big when you're, like, doing the sprint, and it still feels like it's taking forever to go anywhere. The Blades Graveyard. This looks so fucking cool.
Interesting.
And terrifying at the same time. Like, I've been trying to figure out what I want for a playmat for when I play card game. I want this. Picking out a... I'm so bad when I have so many choices. Like, when it comes to, like, full art sleeves or anything like that, I'm, like, scared to commit to one because I'm like, like, it's got to be something I'm interested in, but have, like, and want to, like, see every day and, like, have interest in. So it can't just be, like, something random. So I kind of want it to be mech-based since I'll mostly be playing Gundam. But there's not really a lot of mat or sleeve options for that until the game comes out. Unless I, like, order some from Singapore or from custom-made, but then... when you get to, like, custom-made options, it's just, there's so many choices that it's, like, overwhelming. But that looks sick.
Let us get wet.
Is there a way around to him? I almost feel like we probably get, like, an actual flying ability later. Because there's so many times where I'm like, oh, there's a thing right there, but there's no way to get up. I know we get a dive ability, because, like, we literally had Eskia go, oh, I don't go underwater yet. Okay, now we're making progress. Mm. Oh man, did he leave us here?
You'll get used to them.
There you go, Tane. If you're still there, there's a character with an extremely French
Hurry.
outfit.
We can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. Tranquil haven. Protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Big yawn.
Lead the way.
Oh, and then there's this dickhead to come ruin our lovely time.
Let me show you something.
Gradient counters. Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful and can only be defended by gradient counters. Perform right trigger. Oh god, as if I needed another thing to keep track of dodge-wise. Too early, too early. Half of this game is like learning everyone's attack patterns. Yes, we fucking lose it on that violin, my guy.
Here we go.
I was going to heal, but then I realized I could probably just kill him this turn. You know?
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
If we need to, we'll use some of our elixirs, but... Interesting. Oh, I thought the game crashed. It like froze up for a second and scared me. There's so many places in this game that are just like really cinematic. Also, I feel weird. Sorry. Back to the custom sleeves thing. I really like the idea that you can get custom ones done because there might be something very specific you like that doesn't exist. But that's kind of like why I don't use the AI stuff very much though for... Actually, I have not knowingly used AI for the channel at all. Now that I think about it. It's one of these things where it's like I feel kind of weird about it, especially when it comes to something where it's like an artist could help with that, or I could just cut an artist out, but I'd rather not cut an artist out, you know? I know I'm just kind of rambling, sorry. Let me see. Burden. Where was the one that gives powerful to everybody? I think I'd rather have that. I'll rest here and we'll push on. But yeah, so like, for instance, specifically in the context of Gundam or like this. So like, I really liked art from this game. But it would feel weird to take art from this game that I do not own and have it turned into sleeves specifically for me. Especially if it's then something like in Gundam's context, what if I have sleeves made and then later that art gets made into sleeves? Then it feels like I kind of cut the artist out. I don't know. I feel like it's stuff that a lot of people don't like worry about, but my brain worries about a lot of stuff. Friend don't follow. Okay, those are faux ass noises. Okay, new enemy types. I feel like this little guy needs to die. I don't know what about him makes me go, there's something going on here. As ever, we'll start with some burn. Internet died? No!
I'll do
It happens. I'm sorry, man. Damn. I'm not getting the timing down at all today. It's worse than usual. Usually I'm like, I'm not good, but I'm like, not this bad.
You're outmatched.
Oh, I was way too early on that.
Brace yourselves.
I can't do it because I'm stunned. No! Okay, we're learning.
Brace yourself.
What? I was like, fuck, man, I cannot get him down pat. Too early on the second one.
Storm is coming.
Missed the window by a smidge. Man. I'm so bad at this today. Oh, and I ruined my stance progression with her when I revived. Fuck.
Just try it.
We're getting there. 2 out of 3. Some progress. Not good progress, but some. He's going to die to the fire. I think I should just focus on him.
Here we go.
Finesse and grace.
Have you guys been having internet problems at that spot a lot? Too early. Too early. Dude, the long swings always get me. I keep thinking it's gonna come way sooner than it does. What is fucking up my combo?
Oh well.
Okay, we got it right this time, boys. Somehow. We dodged incorrectly first and then made it work. Ooh. I do miss having her in the party. She was so cool. I loved her abilities. Want these items? Who the fuck are you? I don't trust this little fucker though.
Ready to strike. I'll use your fire.
Okay, well, he's dead.
A storm is coming.
Let's get some burn going. So we get the damage over time helping us. Troubadour. Okay, so you do buff people. Which we cannot have. Thank you, Siri bot.
Lunik, watch out!
What? I hit the button. Yeah, we made the maneuver. Were we just too late?
Let's finish this. Here we go.
Part of the problem with taking such long... Not that this gap was over long. It was only... Oh, look at that. It was only a couple days. But, like, taking breaks in this game is killer for your timing, I feel like. There's a Forte real quick. We'll stay in Virtuous and get more AP. Let's get some powerful going, hopefully hitting more than one person this time. Okay. Get some burn on there since so many of our people have heals off of burn. Okay, you got me once. Prepare to get absolutely wrecked. There we go. I kept having my combo messed up somehow, either by like reviving or like not paying attention, I guess. What did I get? No, tell me what that was though. It was just chroma? Fuck that. More chroma. What the? No. Don't worry about me, bud. We're not even gonna tussle. I'm gonna go back. And check this other way. And then we'll decide if we want to go heal or keep pushing. You feral little fuck. Oh, he's got arms in his arm! Wait, he's got arms in his bag! I messed up. What?
Brace yourself.
Coming.
So the first guy didn't attack, and then I thought it was just a regular dodge attack, and then it turned to the other screen thingy.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, let's start with this.
Here we go.
We'll get burn going across everybody. And then we'll heal off the burn in the next couple turns. That's really cool. I'm going to have such a hard time getting the timing on that right. I'm already really bad at the dodging and parrying. Adding another form is hateful towards me specifically. Okay, weird little lip for no reason, but sure. But did you see me coming, you fuck? Okay, we really need to heal some. They can defense us real quick. Let's beat the shit out of him real quick.
Let us stain them.
Let's burn the fuck out of him real quick. It's fine. Okay. We've only got one person to deal with. And we dodged the... Okay, we dodged one smash. Okay, I forgot the attack at 3. We got so proud of ourselves and then we just fucked it up. Cliff Stride. Turn into Virtuous Stance. He's burned, so we don't have enough. We'll just do Recovery. Missed it by a smidge. We'll heal melee. And then we'll do her big boy move. I think the burn will kill him. Yes! Get fucked. Honestly, we came out of that way ahead. Everyone's healed up now.
Oh, lovely.
What's really funny is half the difficulties in this game is probably me not interacting with the complexities of the RPG mechanics because I just haven't. I don't like getting bogged down by stuff like that on stream. So I usually do it off stream, but because of all the stuff that's been going on in like real life, I haven't messed with it off stream. I think as much as I hate the small guys, let's try killing the Troubadour first.
Here we go.
Because him buffing people is really a pain in the ass. So Troubadour will die to the burn.
Get ready.
I mean, if you even survive this, I mean, you're dead. It doesn't matter. Oh, a healing tent. That'll be really handy. I don't know why. I was like, I feel like sneaky sneak right here. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. You could have just gone through these little windows, but I don't know. Something about it gave me the vibe of this is an RPG trying to hide something from me, and that's not okay. Can't tell if this is progress or just becoming tall. You know in RPGs, we can't make progress right away. We gotta do, like, literally everything else with life. I think this maneuver worked well for us last time, so we'll stick to it.
Here we go.
We didn't die to the fire this time. It's a little annoying. Oh, okay. Failed both of those.
Ready to parry. The dance begins. On fire.
I mean, we're going to be fine no matter what. Like,
Here we go.
see? See? Easy. These guys give a lot of experience. Either that or we're just barely slightly under-leveled, or just at level for this place.
Useful?
Sweet kill. Okay, so I don't think that was progress, which is excellent. Longer shell. Perilous parry, sweet kill. I usually just use one person, specifically the highest level person, to mostly unlock new things. And like I said, I'll sort out the specifics later. On stream, I like to try and just keep it like vibey and like make progress. Maybe some exploring. I usually try and avoid like mechanics heavy or grindy stuff on stream.
Finesse and grace.
Here we go.
Take cover.
Easy.
From
Ready to strike. I'll use your fire.
If I remember correctly, this is back where we started. Okay. I'm bad with directions, so I'm trying to like make little loops so I can understand where I've been. Let's grab this since we see it.
Interesting.
5 tent. Okay. So next time we're at camp, we can... Oh, you know what? Last time we were at camp, we probably should have used the ones we had to upgrade. I think we have another revive tent and healing tent already. We went to camp and we just didn't do anything with them.
Here we go.
Good start.
I'll do it.
Too early. Swift stride into virtuous stance. Let's. I don't really understand his as well as the other people's. Low physical damage 1 to 3. Get AP back. If you're in C game. Oh! That's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna go and heal myself, actually. I know that's not what it's telling me to do. I learned that gives you, like, little sparkles to give you, like, advice on what move to use next. But, I don't know. I don't always do what it says. You might die to burn, actually. Yep. There we go. Love to see it. Did we not that way earlier? Am I more turned around than I think I am?
Lovely.
Ooh. Okay, no, I think I did drop down there earlier. Right, and then we ran away from this guy. Good start.
Here we go.
Too early.
Let the ink flow.
Good dodges, good dodges. Good dodges, good dodges.
Let's cover path.
I mean, honestly, he might die to burn.
Here we go.
Yeah, like if nothing I do is going to, everything I did was going to kill him except heal, but even the heal might have let him die to burn. Are you friend? You look different. Are you friend? There are the white Nevron guys that you can do like little questy quests for, so I thought maybe. So this area cleared. The area on the left cleared. So we just have straight ahead. Can I climb this? It looks climbable. Oh, it's too much like progress. See, sometimes in this game, though, it is hard to tell what is supposed to be scalable or jumpable and what is not. Like, we had to climb this, but you can't climb this? Question mark? When it looks like it's the same? Oh, interesting. A different flag over here. Well, now I'm starting to think that other way looks less like progress. And it was harder to spot because you had to know to climb here. So let's explore that way first. It wouldn't be the first time I got it 100% wrong in this game, dear God. There's so many times where I'm like, that's progress, let's turn around. And I turn around and then realize, oh no, now I'm going towards progress. Okay. Upgrade. And I'll be honest, what I really settled on for leveling up is just a 3-point difference between the things that have markers on them and don't. Does that actually help or make sense? I have no clue. Hello, Dead Echo. Welcome. How's your headaches been? Mine have been fucking killer, I'm gonna be honest. Yesterday, I finally broke down and got some medicine. Like, that isn't just allergy medicine. And it was the first time I hadn't had a headache in like a week. I think I have a sinus infection that I've just been kind of ignoring, which is very on brand for me, honestly. It's borderline classic at this point. I saw you had mentioned like you were like taking like like you had been taking folic acid for it or something, and switched to vitamins, I'll be honest, I have no concept of like what causes headaches. Is folic acid like a thing that helps with that? Can I get off the thingy? And by the way, I'm loving the game. I need to take time to actually explore, like, optimizing my characters a bit. I didn't read anything, and I didn't really, like, focus on anything other than just, like, this feels right, you know, to me in the moment. Someone subscribed. I have a feeling it was probably a family member using a Prime sub, because that number said 5 earlier. Oh, got it. Okay. I misunderstood. I mean, I hope it helps. Several of my family members, including my mom, are very prone to migraines. Like, my mom, my aunt, and my cousin are all very prone to migraines. I've had a couple potentially migraines in my life, but I mean, they have to be on, like, medicine for it and have, like, rescue medicine and all this other stuff. So, like, it's a huge, like, I've seen how much of a pain it can be to just constantly be like, okay, my head has betrayed me for no reason. Kind of day.
I'm ready.
I can't believe you survived that. I'm just gonna flash. Yeah, I'm hoping mine don't get, like, worse. I remember my mom had, so growing up, I know my mom had really bad headaches. Like, and migraines, but like she had, I remember we drove all the way to the beach one time. And, like, I'm talking about, like, a multi-hour drive. Like, 4 to 5 hours. We got there, and within, like, an hour or two, her headaches were so bad, we just had to leave. And eventually she ended up getting her, like, 2 of the vertebrae in her spine fused or something. They went in and did some sort of, like, invasive surgery for it. And it helped a lot, but she still gets migraines occasionally. My issue as a kid was more too early on, well, too late on one, too early on the was asthma issues. I had a lot of, like, asthma related incidents. After I was born, they had to put me, like, a little oxygenated tent thing.
Here we go.
There's probably a more elegant way of taking him out. We're just gonna, goodbye, my love. I don't know why I called him my love. Treasure. Yeah, we are only just to Act 2, really. We were doing some exploring earlier in the stream.
An advantage.
Nah, but before my emo night, I'll be honest, I booted up the nebulizer, like the breathing machine. Because I knew I was gonna have to sing, like, at least 30 songs. So, like, I booted up the nebulizer to do breathing treatments, because, like, it'll still mess with me even nowadays, but it's just not as bad as it used to be. Like, I'm not having to be on steroids every October for bronchitis and stuff to avoid ending up in the hospital. In 1 or so years, I did actually end up in the hospital. This fight's going to be a pain. Oh, I just realized someone else subbed. We are at 6. So we're at 6 of 25 for the Disney Sing-Along. Too early. Too early again. When they slow their swings down so much, it gets me, like, every time. dead. You know what? We've not tested if they're weak to earth. No, we haven't. We didn't really do any like weakness testing on these guys. I was too late. I couldn't see when he was getting ready to swing through my person's head. Okay, that time it was too early. Cool, cool, cool. Don't mind me. Just gonna revive some idiots.
Not leaving you behind.
Oh, you idiot.
Bring it on.
Too early.
Let's cover path.
Let's bring her back up.
Disaster expedition, eh?
Okay, we're getting there. We're dodging. We're not being an idiot. Have you finished this game already? I do not remember. That's right. Our whole thing is fucked now.
I'll do it.
By the way, I've told a couple people you're in Act 2. Okay, so you're probably. I'm just at the beginning of Act 2. You're probably not terribly far away from me. Maybe you are. I don't. But what I was gonna say is, I posted an alternate art card that I pulled from the Gundam card game when I was opening up a beta box in your card channel. But I'm very excited. I'm gonna be in 3 tournaments in the next like 2 months, 2 or 3 months for the game for when it comes out. Yes. I don't know if you ever watched Gundam growing up or anything, or even now because it's still going on. Too early, but I'm very excited. It's one of my favorite franchises. See, I can't time it when I can't see him through my person. Is my stance messed up now? Okay, that time I was just way too early. I don't feel like reviving them. There's only one left. Wow. Too late, too early. We still have our final... So that straight up knocked me out of stance. I think that's what's going on. I've been trying to figure out why sometimes it feels like all of a sudden I lose my stance flow. I don't really... Yes, I'll be able to get some special Relina from Gundam Wing resources, and then I'll be at I'll be at one of the first combat events, but I'm not gonna tell anyone which one. Though some people have already probably know. I'll be at the first combat event and get the some of the
stuff.
The special Suletta resource from Witch for Mercury, and we're gonna get the I think there's a first combat participation and a new type challenge participation that you get just for showing up. And if you get further in, you get some more stuff, but I don't expect to get further in. I'm excited, but not good, you know? Okay. Oh. Ah, does this just loop back around to here? It does. You know what? We can rumble. Okay. Oh, okay. You got me. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The first 2 are before the game comes out. They're weekend beta battle things, and they you can only use like beta or demo cards. I don't have an English beta because they sold out instantly and are being sold for like $600 to $800. So we didn't go in for that. So I have the beta pack or the demo pack, and then a couple single cards that I purchased to round out a deck. So I'm gonna get my ass kicked there because I wasn't willing to pay more than $1 for cards to round that deck out. So all of the singles I bought were like kind of cheap. Just enough to get me to be able to participate. That's all I wanted. The other one will be interesting to see how far I can get. Because it'll be right when the game comes out. Like, the game comes out... The boosters come out late July? So, that's probably too much information. I fucked up my stance that you did. But there's a lot of people in the Discord for that game that are very good, that have been play testing constantly with each new card that gets revealed every day, and like making new decks and playing for like hours every day, and I have not. So I'm just expecting to get my ass kicked. Ah! What the heck? Thank you. Thank you for the biddies. It actually startled me. But hey, it's working. I wasn't certain if it was working. Thank you. I'll get to a safe space and then total that up. Okay, safe space. What does that put us at? We were at one... Let me see, we needed 77. So we were at 123. So that puts us to 148 out of 3. Okay, now we can get back to it. There's house balls in this room. Next ad, I'm gonna sneak away and run to the bathroom just down the hall.
Here we go.
A storm is coming.
He's dead. Burn on everybody. We're getting better with our dodges.
Watch out.
Too early on that one still. That one always trips me up. Get into virtuous stance.
Here we go.
A storm is coming. Ice, shut.
Slow him down. Too late. Too early. So frustrating. The good news is we didn't have to use any of our very limited tincture boys because we won. I kind of love the little jaunty kick thingies that the troubadours do. They're just like la 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 in around. I love that for them. We're getting a little bit of a grind in by making sure to fight all of the enemies we see.
Let the ink flow.
Not impressed.
Good bot. Absolutely destroy him. think this is the same group of people. Yes. On guard indeed.
Here we go.
Too late. Too early. Sometimes it's just so funny when like the writing is completely on the wall. You're like, yep, I fucked that up. Bang. Get smashed.
Here we go.
We'll have to tag. On the off chance he doesn't die next turn. Or like now. He's probably gonna die now. Nope, I don't have enough. I'm gonna forte this. When am I supposed to do that? I can never seem to get it right on this one. But he's fucked anyways, like... And there should be a flag just around this corner. So I'm not going to worry about healing him, I'm just going to rest up here. Okay, ad break, I'm running to the bathroom. Okay, we're back. And we're a dinosaur story. Just checking on something real quick. Okay. I do kind of wish you could have 4 people in your party at the same time. Like, the game feels like... Maybe... Okay, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe I just feel like that because a lot of games are 4-party. On top of that, I guess in my brain, I think there should be more party members because you leave with so many people in the expedition. Up. Hello. Just making sure the frog was still working. Okay, so we healed there, and we go down this cannon. fuck this little guy up, as is our want.
You're outmatched. Here we go.
Drop some fire on everyone. We'll kill one of them. Add damage over time to everyone else. Thankfully, the Nevron arm attack is weakest.
Not impressed.
Yes, we finally dodged that. Okay, so she's already in offensive stance. I think that's what's been getting us. I think we've been doing that twice in a row, and because she's already in offensive stance, then it, I'm just gonna do a quick thing. Wait, now I'm almost certain he'll die to burn.
Here we go.
He had like just barely enough health that I was worried about it earlier.
Ice.
Just try it.
I guess too early again. Fuck me. You actually get up to that guy? Game? Stop. I get the feeling they expected this to be a rough area because there's just a lot of flags really close together.
Let's cover path. Here we go.
Let the ink flow.
Too late and then too early. For shame.
Let's carve a path. Here we go.
Careful, Verso.
Okay. You gotta do it much later than I'm thinking. Jesus. I felt like I barely grabbed that before he smashed. Interesting. I thought there maybe was an item up here. There's gotta be something. I don't know why else it would make me... Well, it didn't make me. I don't know why else it would give the option of coming up here if there wasn't stuff for you, you know? It's so easy to get in and out if you know. Oh, fuck, it's this thing. We're not gonna worry about you. At least not right now. Sakabatate. Oh, and I did look it up. Sakabatate is a word for sack of potatoes. Which I was pretty certain it would be. I was just kind of thrown off by the fact that, like, the only word for potato I knew in French was pomme de terre. So, what up? Hello, Arctic. We're doing our best. We're kind of avoiding some stuff to come back to later when we're stronger, like those guys, because I know they disappear after a certain amount. But how are you doing? Did you ever beat that super boss?
Let's cover path. Here we go.
A storm is coming.
Oh, nice. You're the second person I know that's done so. Okay.
too late on, or too early on the second one. I mean, I've really been enjoying the game. Took you 10 to beat that boss or to platinum the game? Because one is crazier than the other. Holy, please explain. Was that just like having to like restart and try again kind of stuff, or a 10-hour long fight? Because that'd be crazy. Okay, we've learned a little bit. We know that it's much later than we think. Oh my god, that's, I mean, good on you for sticking to it, but like, the reason I was like, oh, maybe it could be 10 hours for one fight is I remember when playing Final Fantasy 12 for the first time, I very foolhardily went past the point of no return when my characters were way under-leveled. And in the last fight, and the way Final Fantasy 12 worked, it was kind of like them trying to do what they eventually did in the Final Fantasy 7 remake, but like not very well executed. You would like pause time to use your items and stuff. And so like I'd have people go down, I'd pause time, I'd bring people back up, the next person would go down. It was just that over and over again. That fight took me over 2 hours of just constantly reviving and then losing people.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe
But I mean, as long as you had a great time, that's all that matters.
Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it.
Oh, is that why there's this big explosion area?
Out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm gonna make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40.
Okay, that's annoying.
So let's go make some friends.
That's one of the issues I had with like Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse's final boss. There was a couple moves where it was like legitimately like, I think it's the boss I'm thinking of. There was a boss in that game where they like kick people out of your party and then you have to go find them again. And you're like, what? I need to finish that. But after that hour and 45-minute attempt where it all fell apart at the end, or sorry, no, that 45-minute attempt where it all fell apart at the end, I just never like, I did it too early. I never like got the emotional energy back up to try again. Troubadour needs to die.
Here we go.
Let's get some burn on everyone. I mean, I'm be honest, I don't know that I'm gonna fight the super boss. I've got so much stuff I want to play that like platinuming games just isn't on the table a lot of times for me. Especially because I have like other life stuff I gotta attend to. I forgot what stance she was in. That was a fuck up on my part.
Here we go.
Sure. But yeah, go ahead and tell me, sorry. I was trying to decide what move to use. I was like, he'll probably die to the burn, but I don't think he will.
You're outmatched. Here we go.
You love to see it.
Occasionally this kicks you out of the 19. Healed, revive. That is extremely annoying. It is an interesting mechanic though, that I don't feel like you see used a lot in games, but it is very frustrating when bosses can just be like, haha, anyways, you don't get to participate anymore. So that goes back up. Where does this go? You look different.
Useful.
Let's see how this goes. You look very different from everyone else, so it has me a little bit worried. Yep, you're one of the chromatic guys. Okay. The last chromatic guy we fought had a lot of attacks where he slaps the ground. So I was waiting, just absolutely waiting for him to do something similar. Oh, and he absorbs. We're fucked.
I'll manage.
I guess just in the sake of learning, let's see how well Ice does against him.
I'm ready. Imagine forever.
What? Did he just suck my health away?
Go again. I've lived through worse.
I don't think I got this one, guy. We'll explore him another time. Yeah, I do like when the game makes you kind of like properly engage with some of the goodbye with some of the like party customization mechanics. Like my wife didn't grow up playing Pokemon. I'm stuck. And then when she did, it was around like Sword and Shield, and she was like, the games are like easy. Like I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not doing anything special, but I'm beating things all the way through without like changing anything. Like I don't really see the point. So I like that the games make you actually, you know, mess with stuff. So, like I said, some of these guys we're gonna come back and fight later.
Looks like we passed the danger zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, look at that.
What? Ah, it must have been one of those little guys hiding back there. And I just didn't notice it. That counted as blowing it up, which means that's the last one. We are 52 bits away from beans. From elixir up.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Interesting. Hey! What's up, my guy? Trade. Inverted affinity. I'll definitely buy these. Yeah, one other thing, I've not used any of these items yet. That might be like sacrilege. I've completely ignored them. Let's do melee. It's one of these things where it's like, it's the kind of stuff I like to work on off stream, and I just haven't taken the time to do it. At least it wasn't that much damage, but I am annoyed by it. Too early.
Ready to parry.
Oof, much too early. Let's use a healing tint real quick. I'm doing so bad. Jeez, I don't think I've successfully dodged a single attack this man has done at me. That's embarrassing. There we go. Finally. If this doesn't kill him, it will definitely break him. And then the burn might finish him. Ah. He's dead. Good for us. Ooh, new weapon. Trade. And a new outfit. Ooh, that looks cool though. Hold on. We always try and switch whenever we get new clothes. What the, I was gonna say, I don't think that's right. That does look pretty cool. Oh. That's so nice. We're gonna run around as her for a little bit, just so we can show it off. Okay. So we came... Well, that almost looked like an area you could crawl through for a second. But what have you moved on to? Oh wait, you were playing Shadow of the Colossus last time I looked. Have you fallen in love with the game? Because it's really good. That's a very expensive... Oh, let's look at it.
almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I thought you would understand.
Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy sounds familiar, but I don't know the game. For some reason, I'm envisioning like a PlayStation 2 game. Am I correct or am I far off? Or
Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do.
okay, so that could have been a PlayStation 2
One
game.
falls. Come on.
Like I said, I don't think I've ever played it. I just think I remember seeing a box of it at one time. Who the fuck? I don't appreciate you at all. There are some games that I I'm embarrassed. Not really embarrassed. But I talk about it. There are some games where it's like legitimately I got to like the last boss of the game and just like went, or like 70+% of the way through and went, and then just like stopped playing or trying. Or I said, oh, I'll pick this back up after X, and then I never did. Ni no Kuni 1 is an example of that. I got frustrated with Final Fantasy 10 and like set it aside for a decade.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
That's a lot of dead people.
Ready?
I could see it.
Not impressed.
I'm amazed that we got as many of those off as we did. What the fuck?
Let the ink flow.
Ice.
Careful, Mael.
Too early. Too early.
I'm ready.
There's a part of me that was going to try and oh, that was a jump one. Oh, he fucking knocked me out of my stance. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened with my words there. Let's get some burn on him so we can do some of our healing stuffs. Oh, that was a dodge. The way it went down, I was like, oh, I think it's a jump.
Let's go the path.
Okay. Okay. We don't have enough. We'll mess it forte real quick. I am curious. I could heal to stay on top of things. Oh, but let's give him some slow again. I think that was good for us.
Let's carve a path. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Get our big boy attack going.
Let us stay.
Okay, definitely. Well, okay. Definitely heal.
Okay.
I cannot believe I got that right. What the fuck? I'm a goddamn master.
Let's carve a path.
Does he have any break abilities? I don't think I gave him any. Oh, but you know what would be good? Giving powerful to the party. That would have been good ages ago.
Ready to carry.
I messed up. I pressed it just a smidge too late. I think we still have this unless... If there's a phase 2, we might be a little bit out of luck. We are also learning his patterns.
Okay.
Oh, we did it!
Careful, Maya.
I'm learning.
Danger.
Just in time for me to only have like an hour left on stream and to get bad at the game again. When we next play. Because that always seems to be the way. It's like, I'm doing it, I'm learning the shit, and then it's like, oh, we take a break. Oh, fuck. Is it the phase 2? No! I hate this for us, honestly. Pontiff Sullivan looking ass.
Incoming.
Wait, that was a jump one. Yikes. Let's give him some slow. Oh, okay. There's 2 of them now. I guess that makes sense, but I hated it. Oh shit, we were already in Virtuous. I fucked up my stance. I fucked up my progression. No! Problem is, May doesn't really have a good way of healing.
Careful, Verso.
Stop For the love of God. Stop. Oh my god, there were so many attacks there. What the fuck? Oh. I mean, we're not doing too bad. If we can get our correct combos off. Whoa. 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 Okay, I didn't appreciate that at all.
Didn't really need it.
Jeez. He's one of the harder ones in the game. I could see it. I mean, I don't feel like we're like absolutely scrambling, but we are not as like on top of it as I would like. Okay, we have our big boy move. Let's go and do it. It's not gonna break him, but it'll get it closer. It'll do a good chunk of damage. Oh, I should probably apply powerful to everyone again. What the hell is inverted?
Incoming.
Okay, that was just the dumbest. Status effects that prevents the character from being healed. Ooh. Oh my god! I hit the wrong button at the very end. I was gonna say, am I doing this perfectly? What the fuck? Didn't I have a... Okay, I'm asking from a mechanic standpoint. Perfect recovery says and dispel status effects. Oh, but purification just decreases or gets rid of status effects. Oh, and we found his weakness. What the fuck? We should have been doing that the whole time. Okay, we almost had that. Good news. He's back, baby. He's so close to dead.
Luna, careful.
I think we have him. Oh, we don't have enough for purification now.
Here we go.
This might be one, actually. Not quite. I think this is cutscene. I don't think I can do anything here. That's so cool. Where did you get that Giga Sword? I'm actually amazed that we first tried that.
Well, turns out this Nevron wasn't that strong, but he did well. You learn fast.
all this. This is what we're fighting for.
For or against? Fighting for kind of implies to me that, like, this is what you want? I guess let's give him some of the new boys we got so we can start unlocking them. Yeah. Yeah. Good enough. Yeah. That's weirdly lit right there. I kind of thought, something was going to happen. Is there not anything else down there? Okay, now there's nothing there. It's just dark. I wonder if they'll make any other games in this. You know what? I was going to say, I think it'd be interesting if they made other games in this universe. However, I don't know how the game ends. So it's possible that by the end of it, it's just going to feel very concise. And I'll be like, no, don't. You know? I'm assuming this is the bridge we were trying to cross earlier, yeah. We'll rest to get all of our hints back and all that. Yay. Perfectly understandable. If not, thank you for stopping by, as always. I love when people get to stop by and chat. You climbable.
What have we here?
Perfect.
God damn, it's so pretty. There's the jelly bean reminder. We're like 48 away. We're 19 away from the Disney sing-along night. Since the sponsorship ends in like a day and a half, we'll finally get around to posting the posters for the Disney sing-along night. Because we've not done any advertising for it at all yet.
couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The Paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both.
Okay, interesting cutaway, which kind of adds to my theory. My theory that Gustav... my theory is that there's like folded timelines or something going on. That Renoir and Gustav and Verso are either all the same person or all the same like family. And Maie or whatever is the daughter of the Paintress in Renoir or something like that. Those are my theories. I do not know. It's just weird to me that all three of them look very similar, Gustav, Renoir, and like Verso. And then the Paintress is like the same stature as Maie. Got about 30 minutes left in the stream, so let us keep pushing forward. Esque! Mon ami! Back at camp.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
One of the things we've not been doing in this game, SK is like fabric just like flew. That we've not been doing in the game that we need to probably remember to do is to do like weakness checks on enemies. Like if we had been scrolling through abilities and did like a weakness check, We probably would have figured out that that guy was weak to the light attack we had way sooner. The fight would have been over way faster. Also, as far as I can tell, and I'm not listening to my audio, I feel like it's been a lot less crunchy than it was the last 2 days. I did restart the computer finally.
Boy.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Well, not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Of course we're gonna spend time with SKA.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
So true, bestie.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Sorry, my bank emailed me, so
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. You're so very wise.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave?
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
The bond grows. I don't really know what we get from bonding with SKA, but how could I not bond with this magnificent beast?
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher.
Oh,
I travel
okay,
alone
Minoko's the one that
for
someone
Jestrels
told me
who went
about.
Missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Your oldest friend is a Jestral.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Jestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere. Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
I feel like we already established that.
If you had told me that this was a scene in Baldur's Gate, I probably would have been like,
gesture of good faith,
yeah, I
I'll
guess.
answer 3 questions.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Evasive, pisses her off. So triggers her curiosity. Reluctantly intrigued. I don't remember doing this with Gustav.
Too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Did I just
Right.
miss it?
There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will. You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
Beat him to death with a baguette.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something epic, then? Full of battle and danger?
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story.
We'll see.
Then the next few minutes arguing with Shell, whether she should also share. She continues to tease Verso while remaining evasive. Verso and Shell's relationship grows a little bit. Head back to the others.
What are you working on? Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
The title for Turok was "It's only Vor if I enjoy it." So I mean, also thank you for the check and job on that. How are you, my guy?
What are the
I just
stars
thought it was
whispering to
funny.
you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering.
Sometimes you just have a silly title idea.
Oh. It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember.
How's your New Game Plus playthrough going? Are you playing anything besides the New Game Plus of this?
At the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the Gommage.
Nope. I mean, that's fair. It's kind of...
I was surprised to find
Honestly, if I was only playing this game, I feel like I would have the dodging and stuff way more down pat.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn...
Though we did a good job dodging on that sortie boss that we just fought.
So
The
I
big
came
guy.
up.
With his sometimes like 7 long attack strings.
it wasn't logical. But parts of me...
Yeah, where in phase 1 he gets 2
my
swords.
parents and their
I wish I could remember his name. It was like the Del something. But he's the one that like knocks you off the bridge. And then you fight in like the giant pool of blood or oil or whatever it is.
then the painters work.
Yeah, that sounds right. That was a cool
I
fight.
knew they weren't coming home.
Like, it was stressful, but I never felt like I was
It meant a lot to me.
too overwhelmed on it.
The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
I'll equip it after this.
Okay. Not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
They can be.
I know that now.
Wow.
Her hands look very
In the
long.
middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
Like, relative to Shell's hands?
Some wine, though.
Making friends is
I'm be honest, there's very little thought that goes into it. It's every time I find a new outfit or haircut, it goes on them. It makes for some very unserious scenes. However, I'm not very aesthetically driven, so let's go ahead and get... Don't judge any of my other stuff. Legitimately, I'm going to be dealing with fixing a lot of that. The ball cut? What the fuck is the... Oh, bald! Bald cut. Someone will make an edit of it if it's not an option.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess.
Well,
Hello, Odie!
I'm a special pug. I live in Belfast, Ireland.
What is up, my guy?
Things a hug.
Sorry.
Drowning in our own sadness.
It's a holiday year, so I had time off this
Why
morning.
did you join the expedition? I mean,
And I pretty much just woke up,
it's not the
ate,
rest of the team's decision.
and streamed. And then that was it.
You're half
Because
an
it's
age.
Memorial Day weekend here, so
Here seemed
it's a
better
3-day
than
weekend
in
for
there
us.
At the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others.
We just
really
beat the,
changed
what is
things.
his name? The gentleman that
Your
just
life
told
also
me,
counts.
it's like
Go
the
away for a
Duelist
world
or something like
competition.
that. That was a
Be
cool
ready
fight.
fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
I'm not in Canada, but people make that mistake a lot. There are several things that I've been mistaken for most of my life. A, Canadian.
I
B,
kept
Jewish.
Gustav's.
3,
You can have mine.
like, actually Scandinavian. I went on a cruise one time, and
Need
as soon
one
as I
to
started
be an
talking, they're like,
official
oh,
member of our
I
marriage.
thought you were going to be one of us.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
My wife legitimately followed the wrong person out of a restaurant in Iceland thinking it was me. Which made it so
Welcome
funny.
To the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
We did some exploring earlier at the beginning of stream. Found a lot of like bosses, mini bosses that we would love to go back and try properly, because they kicked our ass. Like Sprong over here, this motherfucker right there. There's one of those Burgeon guys somewhere over here, I think I remember, that you can like get its skin to give to the little one. So we're gonna go back to all those guys later. No, I plan to go back and kill them. I wanted to let myself level up some. The things I try and avoid doing on stream are the very like grindy, die a lot kind of stuff. Like I'm not gonna do like the Jestral Beach obstacle course on stream. No one wants to watch me stupidly jump into the water 90 times in a row. So it'll get done. It'll just get done probably off stream as like side quest grindy stuff. Same thing with like actually sorting out my my Luminous. My Luminous situation is a mess. I just never bothered to fix it because I told myself I would do it off stream, and then never found time to do it off stream yet. So we're in Act 2. Guys, we're in Act 2, and we've never used any of these at all. I've just been unlocking everything on these, and I haven't been like customizing anyone really. It is... I plan to use them. It's just, I felt like it was going to be really tedious for me to go through and do everything. So I said, okay, I'm going to find time off stream. However, I then ran into an issue where I was planning too many projects, and I got kind of like bummed out and like took a, like unplugged for a weekend.
What happened here?
And then I've been dealing with a sinus infection, so I haven't really been like doing much off stream work, and I've been trying to get through the backlog of Demothon stuff for clips and all this other stuff.
He acted as if he was the only true believer. That we had to trust him. 5 dead, and he wanted to double down. Thomas not so subtly insinuated that Jean should be relieved of
I mean, I've only been back for like
mutiny.
2-ish weeks.
Have counted.
Hello, Widow! What's up? Long time no see, my guy. I hope you're doing well.
It's a gutting realization. What has to be done? The mission is too important. The team is too important. We can't just throw our lives away for nothing. I hate that it came to this. But he broke our trust. Under Expedition Code 23.
Tomorrow I'm remote, so I will try and work on that and on like lunch or when it's slow.
Command and have designated Thomas Flegov as lieutenant.
If it's slow or on like lunch or right after work, because I don't normally stream Tuesdays, so I can get those done. Oh, that was the other thing that took up a lot of time. I had to schedule like the next week worth of VODs and clips for YouTube. I'm angry. I cannot play. I'll never play again. I beg you. Please, mistress. I seek your help. Teach me how to not kill. Teach me how to play. I'm afraid none of us are familiar with your instrument. No. Mistress, I cannot continue. Well, perhaps we can help you practice. It is so good. I fully recommend it. And it was cheaper than a lot of RPGs, or like a lot of like games of its quality are right now. Oh, that I don't think that reminders got off like the entire stream, but yeah, guys, that's the thing for the sponsorship. Even if you just like download the game and open it, it gives the channel a little bump. If you play through like chapter 3, it gives us a bump, so on and so forth. as always, don't feel obligated to play, don't feel pressured. It does help us fund projects on the channel, but like, it's not for everyone, so like, I get that. Yeah, I feel like it came out at like $40.
Just try it. Not impressed. Just try it. Bring it on. Oh well. Not impressed.
I think I have to dodge all 5.
Just try it.
Too early. You're not supposed to dodge the green. You know what? I wasn't reading. Oh fuck, that was not green. Whatever, okay, it's gonna restart. Don't dodge the green, don't dodge the green.
Bring it on. Oh well. Just try it. Just try it.
I did not read.
Oh well.
Okay. Green, orange, green, orange. Hey! Thank you, Javabat.
Not impressed.
Green, green, orange, 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 green, green, orange. I have to say the words, otherwise I'm not going to notice them. That's only 10 damage, it's fine. Okay. Green, 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 orange, green, orange, orange. Oh, orange, orange, orange. I almost fucked up on one of them. Jesus. If I didn't say them, I would have never been able to like keep track of them. I'm sorry, that was probably really annoying. What up, my guy? Have this to prove my gratitude. Ooh, healing parry. I'll be honest, I'm really bad at parrying in this game, but I'm glad we did it. More adventure, more explore. I wonder if my wife is gonna wake up today because it's like noon and I'm pretty sure she's still asleep. I'm like, what the fuck? I cannot sleep in like she does. It scares me. Why are you posed like this? Hip jut and everything. Interesting. What is this way? There's a little shore out here. We'll kill these guys first. Oh, you know what? We went through a little section. Why don't we switch these two? Let's get her some more experience going. Both of them feel very strong. Come on. Float down. Okay. So, you gotta go first. Get the lovely burn going on everyone.
Here's your card.
They get to start her cough. She lives.
I'm ready.
Is she still OP after they patched the game? I remember hearing that they'd patched the game because like that they accidentally or they purposefully buffed her, but they accidentally like made her too strong. I never heard if she was still OP after that. Something like you could like break it and make it so that she did like 3 million damage or some shit.
Here we go.
A storm is coming.
Too early. Too early. Just in time, baby.
Ready to obey.
Too early. Just in time. He's dead. There's no time. Absolutely devours. You did 500 plus. What the fuck? That's a crazy amount of damage. I would love to do that. I would need to actually pay attention, which I've not been doing. I've been yapping too much. Let's put this on the backside of here. I feel like something would be hidden in here, you know? Acceleration! Yeah, Widow, I wholeheartedly recommend the game. So does, like, everyone else. I've yet to meet anyone that's like, the game is okay. Yeah, I know. I was telling my cousin, you know, I finally figured out what this open world reminds me of the most. Also, I want these arts as a playmat, but, like, I feel weird about, like, taking someone else's image and having a custom playmat made. Because, I don't know, it feels like I'm not crediting them or something. But no, what it reminds me of is Lost Odyssey for the Xbox 360. It took me forever to realize what I was thinking of. One of those rare Xbox 360, like, really big JRPGs. Yeah, no, that game was great. It did not get the love it deserved. We were talking about the fact that there's just really not that many Xbox 360 exclusive RPGs. Like, I was trying to think of some. You had Lost Odyssey, Enchanted Arms, and what, like, Blue Dragon?
Nice.
The 360 just was not that much of a JRPG thing. I'll take the flying guy out first. There's probably other ways of doing that, but I'm lazy.
Here we go.
Here's your card.
You'll die with a burn. I did it way too early.
I'm ready.
Too early again. Too late on that one. Jesus. It's all falling apart.
Like a phoenix. Ice shatter. Look out.
I did it too early again. I forgot that I keep forgetting that it slows down time right before it hits. I should probably... I don't even know what weapon I have with her. Yeah, probably not the level 7 weapon that doesn't do, like, anything. Okay, okay. Oh, I guess I should take a look at hers, too. I've not used her for a bit. Oof, that looks kind of sick. Yeah, we've been doing a very vibes-based playthrough. I don't think we've sat down and read anything. What the fuck? We're gonna have a camp right here, just in case we die, you know? Just in case we die. We'll give this bad boy a shot.
How far up?
Not too high, but... Oh, right.
No.
Okay, so these are the same dialogue places. We're just gonna rest up. I'll decide on this another time. I don't think that one ability is going to be our make or break here. Go to sleep. Okay, let's try this face boy. This weird little face freak. I'm sure this can't go poorly. You got any cool items?
Useful.
We're just gonna check the wings real quick, and then we'll give it a shot. This is so beautiful, though. Oh, this is a dead end. I kind of thought maybe there'd be like a secret path in the trees. Okay, let's see what this like weirdo has to say. He's probably gonna murder us. Okay. That didn't go as bad as I was worried about. Oh, okay, we're a little low. It'd be cool if you gave us a turn. No turns? Cool. Well. Interesting. Do you do anything else? Do you do anything else? Do you do anything else? The first one gets me every time. Okay. That was pretty funny though. But it has been 3 hours and I got other stuff I want to do today. So I feel like that's probably a good stopping point. Let me send you guys on out to someone. I think he goes after everyone's wishes. That guy was crazy. You know what? You know who I haven't gotten to raid into in forever? Because of the times at which we normally stream? Unnameable Horror. So I'm gonna send you guys on out that way. Looks like they just started playing some Dead by Daylight. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for coming by. We got Wednesday, I think we'll try some more Turok 3. And then, I don't know, Friday, maybe we'll play Ship of Fools with my wife. Who knows? Who knows at all? We're just kind of vibing it. But yeah, as ever, on any other social that you can probably think of that's normal, you can find us. VODs and clips go up on YouTube. Shorts go up on TikTok. We got the merch store. We got the eBay store, which I'll be working on tomorrow as well. But yeah, that's about it. I love you all. Bye. 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 Bye.